Welcome to Daggerford Stadium. I am your host, Todd Gonzalez, and we are ready to get Season 2 underway. Can you believe it's already Season 2? We've got a game today against the Neverwinter Knights. I guess we're always going to start out the season against the Knights. But yeah, they made the playoffs last year, and they are looking to build on that performance this year. They have one of the best offenses in the entire league and a defensive front that is very tough to run the ball against. So they have been kind of our kryptonite. They defeated us convincingly twice. There's a look at their big defensive tackle, Orpheus Roy, who has been a stalwart presence in the interior, shutting down Damian Bennett in our two games last year. We really struggled to run the ball, so Damian is going to have his work cut out for him today. We're going to try to establish that running game and throw in a few new wrinkles in the passing game as well. I'm pretty excited about our new coaching philosophy. We've got a brand new defensive coordinator, Jay Lynn. We're going to see if we can have a better defensive performance this season. Last year, of course, we finished dead last in the league in passing. There's a look at that defense. And this year, we're gonna try to throw in some new wrinkles on the defensive side of the ball, try to game plan a little better, and hopefully we can shut down some of these great offenses. But Season 2 is ready to get underway with the coin toss. The Knights have won and elected to receive, so we will take the wind and kick off to them to start out the season. Here is our brand new kicker, Danilo Fantone, to kick things off and get Season 2 started. He puts it away, and it's a nice booming kick. Going to go into the end zone. It'll be returnable for Kelvin $. $. Will take it right back up the middle, and he is tackled by Sam Bamson as he crosses the 20. Tommy Tulips and company will start from the 23-yard line. Tony Manowar and Richie Marcus in the backfield behind Tulips. They return most of the same offensive starters as they did last season. As the first play is going to be a handoff to Marcus, and he's got tons of room up the middle, getting a first down, and Troy Polamalu making the tackle 14 yards downfield. That is a first down for Marcus, and Neverwinter moves the chains on the game's first play. Now that's what Richie Marcus and this offensive line can do. Last season they manhandled their way to a playoff berth, mostly thanks to that great running game, and they'll give it to Marcus again, and no room off the left side. That's Larry Law making his first ever tackle, the rookie, coming in and making the play in the backfield, a 2-yard loss. The entire left side of our defensive line is different. We've got Larry Law and Cesar Villalobos over there, the two rookies, and a great play by the rookie that time to get in the backfield, and it'll be 2nd and 12 for Tulips. He will go back to pass here. Has all day, looking over the middle, intercepted. It's Lefty Washington. He's turning over a new leaf in this new season. Last season, he dropped about 20 interceptions, and already this season, he has picked up his first one on the very first drive of the year. I don't believe it. Lefty coming away with the interception. We're going to have the ball on the 36-yard line. A great opportunity for our offense here. We're going to try to score some points to kick off this season. We'll start from the 36, and we're going to come out of that 2 tight end set that we really like. You know what? I'm going to call an audible. I've got a pass play called, but oh wait, hang on. I always forget after a turnover they don't give you any time. That's a delay of game on me. That was a rookie mistake. I got too excited, and I forgot to look at the play clock. Now we'll have a 1st and 15. Going to send Gordon in motion here. They've got nobody off the right side. We've got a counter play called over there. If we can block it, Bennett might be able to get the edge, but no, it's bottled up. A great play that time by the defensive tackle, Scott Whitman, and that's no gain. It'll be 2nd and 15. So from the 41 here on 2nd down, Appleseed will go back to pass, looking over the middle for Buckshank, and that'll be a completion that'll move it across the 35, and it'll set up a 3rd down and 6 at about the 32-yard line. On 3rd down and 6 here, we're giving him a little bit of a different look. We've got Bennett split out in the slot at wide receiver, and he's wide open over the middle. A pass behind him, but he catches it, and that's a first down for the Rogues. He takes it inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Nice catch there by Bennett. So Appleseed didn't exactly put that one on the money. He threw it way behind him, and Bennett reaching back to make the catch, and that'll move the chains for the Rogues. Appleseed coming out 2 of 2 to start this game. So we've already got the ball inside the red zone. We're coming out looking a lot better than we did last year against Neverwinter, and we will give it to Bennett on the left side, and nowhere for him to go. Justin Soup Can coming in and making the tackle. Well, last year we had just no success running the football against Neverwinter in either game, and here we're going to come out and run a play action as Appleseed has some room to run off the left side now, and Appleseed getting it inside the 10, inside the 5 now, and down at the 3-yard line. McGee coming over and making the tackle, but that's another first down. Appleseed with a big grin on his face as he gets it to the 4-yard line, and a nice play. It's a dimension of Alex Appleseed's game that we didn't see too much of last season. We know that he can run, but he's a lot more comfortable as a passer. Here on 1st and goal, we will give it to Bennett up the middle, and Bennett fighting his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Rogues. Off that right side, a great lead block. Mario Bell leading the way. Ozymataz Buckshank getting in there, and Damian Bennett with his first touchdown of the season. That puts the Rogues on the board. We take the lead. A full moon here on the season's first game. Very interesting. And after the 3-yard touchdown run, Danilo Fantone for the first time to kick the extra point. It is up, and it is good. Danny Phantom, 1 for 1. You couldn't ask for a better start than that. We get an interception and go right down and score a touchdown. We lead 7-0 over Neverwinter, and we'll see how their great offense is able to respond. Here's the kickoff from Danny Phantom. It's going to be inside the 5-yard line, and it'll be returnable from the 2 for $. He's going to hesitate now, and a nice move as he takes it across the 25. Last time it was Lefty Washington, of all people, coming away with the interception. His first career pick. He worked on his hands in the offseason. Tulips on first down, going with the play fake and hitting the fullback Manowar. A nice completion underneath. And that'll pick up about 9 yards, close to a first down for Tommy Tulips. Tulips stands tall in the pocket, not afraid. They will have a second down and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion now, and Tulips going back to pass pressure from Tumbleweed. He looks, and it's knocked away. Nice play by Travis Cobweb. I didn't know if he saw that one. He just kind of stuck his hand out and made the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and inches. Defense crowding the line of scrimmage here. This is where they like to give it to Marcus. And it will be a counter to Marcus on the right side, and it's well blocked, and Marcus gets it across midfield, breaks a tackle, and Richie Marcus is at the 20, the 10, and a touchdown for the Knights. They answer right back, the great running back, as Lamar Ilko got absolutely bulldozed on that one, and then Marcus breaking the tackle. That was Tyler Boomstick. Not a very good attempt. Then the arm tackle there, that's not going to be enough to bring a back like Richie Marcus down, and, well, they answer right back. A 66-yard touchdown run, and here is Wally Pinecone to kick the extra point. An exciting first quarter so far here in Daggerford. The Knights, with the extra point, tie the game at 7. We will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. We've got 2 tight ends in now, and they are crowding the line of scrimmage, so I'm going to audible here and change it up to a pass play. We'll see if we can't hit him with a little play action. Appleseed looking across the middle for Gordon, and knocked away, incomplete. No room there as Wash Dishman and Jeremetrius Butler combining for the good coverage. On 2nd down and 10, it's a give to Bennett up the middle, and Bennett will find nice yardage as that one was blocked pretty well by Gristle McThornbody. And that'll be a gain of 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Appleseed is going to Appleseed is going to come out of the shotgun here on 3rd down and 4. Changing the route just a little bit. And we will go back to pass. Looking outside for Eel, and caught, tiptoeing. Charles Eel with his first ever completion for the Rogues. It's a first down as he made a really nice effort that time on the sidelines. That's something we saw Dash Franklin struggle with last season, catching the ball and keeping those feet in bounds. But Charles Eel masterfully done that time, tiptoeing for the first down. And we've got it at the 36-yard line. Appleseed calling an audible here on 1st down and 10. It's going to be a counter play off to the right, and Bennett nowhere to go for him. He is bottled up in the backfield. A couple of Knights that time making the play for a 1-yard loss. Here we will have a 2nd down and long. Appleseed going back to pass, going to try to hit Buckshank in the flat. He turns it up now, and that's a first down for the Rogues as he crosses the 50. A nice play. Alex Appleseed finding the open receiver yet again. He's been very sharp to start this game. 4 of 5 for 43 yards. Alex Appleseed distributing the ball well in the first quarter. We approach 4 minutes to go in the opening frame. Appleseed will go back to pass here on 1st down, and he's going to try to find Bennett in the flat, and Bennett now with room to run. Breaks a tackle and goes out of bounds. That's going to be close to a first down for the Rogues. They brought the blitz that time, and Appleseed diagnosed it perfectly, finding the open receiver in the flat. Now we're going to call a little bit of an audible here on 2nd down and inches. We've got a play action pass called, and Appleseed going to scramble, and he is sacked, taken down in the backfield. That was
Justin Soup Can.
And
Justin Soup Can.
With a nice spin move and then the bulldozing rush. Not much you can do against an effort like that. What a play by Soup Can. We will have a 3rd down and 7. Appleseed changing the play just a little bit. We will go back to pass. Eel is open on the left side again, and it's incomplete. A bad pass from Appleseed. That one was well too far to the left. And a little bit of miscommunication. The brand new receiver, well, they're not quite on the same page yet. It'll be 4th down and 7 from the 46-yard line. And, you know, honestly, this is decision time for me. I think I'm actually going to go for this because we are in their territory. And it is 4th and 7, but, you know, I just feel like going for it. The fans really don't like this decision. I don't understand their boos. We've got the ball in their territory, so this is definitely go for it territory for me, Todd Gonzalez, and we're going to get it to Gordon, and Gordon turns it up. He's got the first down. That's such a money play in those short yardage situations. We had a little pick route run, and Gordon able to get underneath. You see there the little contact, and Beastly Delbert unable to get to Gordon before he stretches out for the first down. The Rogues move the chains again. We got the ball at the 34-yard line. Last season, we went for it more than any other team in the league on 4th down, and that was a big part of why we were able to lead the league, or excuse me, why we were able to finish 3rd in the league in points per game. This will be the 10th play of the drive. It's going to be a handoff off to the left. Bennett, nowhere to go, and he is tripped up by his own man. Cheesesteak that time tripping him, and that is a gain of nothing. Once again, the great defensive front of Neverwinter absolutely bottling up our running game. We've been able to find no holes so far. Appleseed will go back to pass here on 1st down, looking for Gordon on the right side, and incomplete. Some contact that time, but that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. We will have a 3rd down and 10 from the 35-yard line. Appleseed working out of the shotgun. We've got 5 wide receivers in now. Going back to pass, and looking for Bennett, and knocked away. A great play that time by Yaj Namaroff, the middle linebacker. Fun fact about Namaroff, his name backward is Jay Foreman. And they will stop us for the 2nd time. We will have a 4th down, and this time I think we're going to go for the long field goal. This is going to be a 52-yard attempt, the very first field goal attempt in the career of Danilo Fantone, the rookie kicker. He's definitely got the leg for it. We'll see if he's got the accuracy to match. The kick is up, it's got the distance, and it splits the uprights. A beautiful kick from Danny Phantom. Holy crap, we've got a kicker this year. It's 10-7 Rogues. Already, Danny Phantom with a 52-yard field goal. He is 1 for 1 in his young career. He has already kicked a longer field goal than Bucky Armstrong did all of last season for us. So wonderful to have such a weapon in the kicking game, a guy that can really just kick the ball real far. And Kelvin $sign will return this kickoff. He's got some good blocking now, and $sign tackled by Otis Spuds as he crosses the 30-yard line. They will have pretty decent field position with 1:53 to go in the 1st quarter. 1st down and 10 here. Tulips working out of the shotgun. We're going to call some zone defense, and he will throw it. Picked off! He threw it right to Gilhooly! It's Seamus Gilhooly at the 20-yard line. He is tackled. And Tyrone Calico making the tackle that time, but what a terrible pass from Tulips. I don't know what he was thinking. He threw it right to the linebacker, and we've got our 2nd interception of the 1st quarter. Perhaps our new defensive coordinator, Jay Lynn, is paying off as he has instructed our linebackers to catch the ball, something that we really struggled with last season. And now here on 1st down and 10, going to try to find some running room off the right side for Bennett, and he actually picks up some good yards this time. That's going to be a gain of about 8. It's been a very up and down performance for the Daggerford defense in this 1st quarter. We've got 2 interceptions, and we've given up a long touchdown with Jekyll and Hyde, but I mean, it's getting the job done. We've got the lead, and we are going to hand it off to the right again for Bennett. He bounces it out now and picks up a nice gain inside the 10-yard line. Wash Dishman making the stop. Here on 1st down and goal, we will send Gordon in motion. Appleseed calling some audibles. He really likes to call those audibles. And we will go back to pass, looking for Gordon on the left. He's got it, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Close to a touchdown, but no cigar. So that brings us to the end of the 1st quarter. 10-7 Rogues, and we've got the ball on the 1-yard line of Neverwinter. We try to capitalize for the 2nd time after a Tommy Tulips pick. And on 2nd and goal here from the 1, we've got the 2 tight ends in. Gordon off to the right, and we're going to hand it off to Cheesesteak, the fullback, and he gets in, powering his way for the touchdown. The Rogues taking a 16-7 lead with the extra point pending. The fans are going crazy here in Daggerford. That time Cheesesteak picking up his 1st career touchdown. That was our 2nd very short touchdown drive. Just 19 yards on that one as we capitalized once again off the Tommy Tulips pick. And now $ bottled up by Kevin Rhombus. A nice tackle at the 16 or 17-yard line. There you see the total offense. Most of the Knights' yards have come on that 66-yard touchdown run by by Richie Marcus. They find themselves trailing 17-7 here early in the second quarter, and it'll be a handoff to Marcus. Nowhere to go. Lefty Washington making the play. Second down and 10 here. Tulips will send the tight end in motion. Goodwin going over to the right side. They've got the I formation, and he will go back to pass. Tulips looking to the right, and he's got Calico breaking a tackle now and tripped up at the 34-yard line. That moves the chains for Neverwinter, and they will have themselves a fresh set of downs here. Two tight ends in for Tulips, and it'll be a handoff to Marcus on the left side. And he is tackled by Lefty Washington and Kevin Rhombus. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. The ball is on the 35-yard line now. Two tight ends, and it'll be a play fake. And Tulips now running off the right side. He's got space, and that'll be a first down. A nice run, a quarterback keeper, and Tulips using that speed. Tulips is a pretty similar quarterback to Alex Appleseed in that he does have the skills to take off and run if he needs to, but he definitely prefers to stay in the pocket and throw the ball. Here will be a toss to Marcus, and he picks up about 4 yards off the right side. Polamalu making the tackle that time. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Two tight ends in, and we are going to crowd the line of scrimmage. Tulips going back to pass again. He's got all day to throw, and now pulling it down, looking to the right, and he is going to pick up a first down. A nice run by Tommy Tulips. Toss play to the right side. Marcus gets a good block, and he will pick up about a yard or 2. Gerard Tumbleweed coming out and making the play that time. 2nd down and 9 upcoming. Tulips with nobody in the backfield. He will go back to pass, and again has all day, and that pass off the head of his receiver, incomplete. As Johnson was the intended receiver, and he was just not ready for it that time. That probably would have been a first down for Neverwinter. Instead, they will have a 3rd down and 10 now. And Marcus in the backfield. They've got 4 wide receivers. The defense shifting around. Tulips back to pass. Looking outside to the right. Caught Johnson! They fought through the double coverage and picked up the first down. At the 30-yard line, that moves the chains. Toss play, left side, Marcus, nowhere to go. Justice Bunn. We call his name for the first time, making his first tackle in the backfield. A loss of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12. He will crowd the line of scrimmage, and he goes back to pass. Tulips with all day, looking left and caught, but out of bounds, incomplete, and they are going to call a holding on Hardunkenshud, to Glester Hardunkenshud, and that'll move them back 10. Oh my goodness, what happened to the ref there? Well, I deliberated for a little bit that time, but we decided to accept the penalty, so it'll be 2nd down and 22 as we decided to push them out of field goal range. And now Tulips here will go back to pass. He has all day, no pass rush. Looking over the middle, he's got a man, and caught! Goodwin working on Boomstick. Oh, Tyler Boomstick, that was an ugly looking play as it looked like he threw it up for grabs. You see a good block that time by Matthews, and well, they found the tight end, Goodwin, deep. That gets the ball to the 5-yard line. They will have 1st down and goal. Now, the Dragons have lost their opening matchup in a rematch of the AFC Championship game. They lost to the Pirates 27-19. So they're 0-1. And there's a pass to Goodwin. Touchdown, Knights. Goodwin, the tight end, coming up huge for them on this drive. So it's 17-14 after a great 13-play touchdown drive led by Tommy Tulips, finding Goodwin on those 2 great completions to end the drive with a touchdown. It's 17-14. Here's Spuds looking off the left now and nowhere to go. Great play that time on the kickoff coverage. He is taken down at the 15. So we have struggled to run the ball here. So we're going to come out of this formation. I think I'm going to change the play. I think I'm going to call a different little route concept. Oh wait, that's not right. Well, I forgot I changed the audibles. We're just going to have to roll with it. Going back to pass, and there's Bennett in the flat now, and Bennett off the right side picking up some positive yardage. That's a gain of about 7. I do want to get Damian Bennett more involved in the passing game this season. That was a dimension of our offense that I kind of neglected last year, and I think that it can really open up some holes for us if we throw the ball to him. And here we will go back to pass, and looking deep for Sandman, and knocked away. Good coverage that time by Yaj Namarov, the linebacker. 3rd down and 4. A pretty crucial 3rd down here as we look to answer after the Neverwinter touchdown. Go back to pass, and we're going to try to find Gordon on the right, and incomplete. He dropped it. There was very tight coverage that time, and he wasn't able to hang on. It'll be 4th down and 4. Kind of locked in on Gordon that time. It was a dangerous pass. The defender was all over him. And we had Charles Eel on that crossing pattern. I probably could have hit him instead, and it'll be 4th down and 4. We'll punt it away. Neverwinter will have a chance to take the lead. Here's Brian Flower Power for the first time, and it'll be returnable. And a fumble! That was an ill-advised play. Why in the world did he not fair catch it? Onsen Sweeney has it, and he is going to taunt him a little bit and go in for a touchdown. I don't know what they were thinking. We saw that a couple of times last year. It's a great look at some beautiful Rogues fans. Touchdown. It doesn't feel like we deserved that one, but it's a 31-yard fumble return. 23-14 is the score. Our 3rd touchdown after a turnover today. And Fantone puts the extra point through for the 3rd time. The score is 24-14. Fantone boots it deep, and it'll be returnable. $sign back to return this time. He will take it up the middle and stretching out across the 25. They will start there, down by 10. A huge turn of events there as Neverwinter now down by 2 scores, as they would have had a chance to drive down and take the lead. But instead now they will have a 10-point deficit to overcome as they toss it to Marcus on the right side. And he doesn't have a lot of room, but picks up about 2 or 3. 2nd down and 8. Tommy Tulips with 3 wide receivers now. He goes back to pass. Pressure and sacked. Finally, we get some pass rush. There's Seamus Gilhooly. He's having a great game today. Already an interception, and now picking up a sack. He came through that time unblocked and took down the quarterback for a sack. It's going to be 3rd down and 13. Tulips going back to pass. Has time all day, and now looking left. And that's going to be caught by Marcus. Marcus with a stiff arm, and he gets it across midfield and across the 45 to the 44-yard line. A wheel route. So they had just way too much time once again. Look at how much time as Tommy Tulip standing in the pocket. A great angle that time of the throw on the money to Marcus. Great job by our camera crew. Tulips today, 6 of 10 for 108 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions. It's been interesting first half. Marcus toss to the right, and a great tackle by Lefty Washington. No gain on that one. 2nd down and 10. They will give it to Marcus, and he's got a huge hole and picks up about 6 yards right up the middle. They are 3 for 3 on 3rd downs today. Tulips looking over the middle, and he's got Calico. A well-designed play that time. A quick hitter, and they pick up the 1st down to the 26. Not a lot of defense to speak of in this first half. As we approach the 2-minute warning, it's 24-14, and Neverwinter is driving. They will send Goodwin in motion off to the left. We've got the nickel package in as they have 3 wide receivers, and it's a handoff to Marcus. Nowhere to go. Justice Bunn once again making the play in the backfield. After the 2-minute warning, they will have the ball on the 28-yard line. Defense coming in and crowding the line. We've got a blitz called. Marcus in the backfield. Tulips under center. He goes back to pass, and looking left, caught Goodwin, and that's a 1st down as he fights off Polamalu. And now they're going to come out and run a no-huddle. Interesting decision. A bad decision. And Tulips back to pass. Has time. Looking over the middle. Knocked away. Justice Bunn. A great play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 at the 14. The Daggerford linebackers are having a very good game so far. All 3 of them have been making plays all over the field. And now Tulips back to pass. Looking left and incomplete. Good coverage. Travis Cobweb that time working on Calico. They are 4 of 4 on 3rd downs thus far. Looking over the middle and knocked away. Polamalu on the coverage. That'll bring up a 4th down and 10, and they will be forced to kick a field goal, 24-14, with a chance to get back within a touchdown. This will be a 31-yard attempt for Wally Pinecone. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 24-17 will be the score with 1:36 to go in the 2nd quarter. We've got all 3 of our timeouts, and a great chance here to try to run a 2-minute drill and extend our lead going into the half. A good kickoff. Spuds will return it from about the 1-yard line, taking it right up the middle. And across the 20, he gets it to about the 23. 1st down and 10 here. Appleseed back to pass, looking left for Eel, and incomplete as they brought the blitz that time, and good coverage as well. It'll be quickly 2nd down and 10. On 2nd down and 10 here, we've got a screen pass called to the left side, and they're all over it. That we probably shouldn't have even thrown that one. That's going to be a timeout now called by Neverwinters. We've got a 3rd down and 13, and they are thinking about potentially getting the ball back and tying this game up. This has been a crazy first half. You can see Appleseed's stats, 9 of 16 for just 73 yards. We haven't been able to find the deep throws just yet. Here on 3rd down and 13, we will run some play action, and nowhere to go. He is sacked immediately. Scott Whitman with his 2nd sack of the game, and Appleseed taken down. Bob Capricorn and Damian Bennett combining to let that one through, and it'll be 4th down and 20. Neverwinter calls their last timeout. Minute 24 to go in the first half, and they are thinking about trying to come down and score. Tie this game up before the half. Here's Flower Power to punt it away. Oh, and it's a terrible shank. Oh, my God. What in the world is happening on special teams today? Well, that's out of bounds at the 27-yard line. The old man Flower Power couldn't quite make connect on that punt. Special teams today, very special. Tommy Tulips coming out of the shotgun. He'll go back to pass, looking left, and knocked away. Good coverage by the Pro Bowler, Cobweb. 2nd down and 10 now, Tulips. We'll go back to pass. We blitz Polamalu, and they go to Goodwin, the tight end, and he's working on Gilhooly. Gets it inside the 20. They'll come out of no huddle here with just over a minute to go in the first half. Tulips working out of the shotgun. And he's got 3 wide receivers off to the left. He looks over the middle. Caught! Goodwin, the tight end, once again, gets it inside the 10. Goodwin is just eating us alive here, and Tulips has them in position to tie the game. He'll go back to pass, looking left. Marcus has it, and a good tackle by Boomstick at the 10-yard line. They're going to come out here and run no huddle with 48 seconds left. Interesting decision. Going back to pass, looking to the end zone, and knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage by Ilko. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 11. I'm not going to lie, I thought that last play was 3rd down, but no, it's 3rd down and goal from the 11. They have to score a touchdown. Tulips looking to the left and intercepted. It's Rhombus this time. Rhombus going up the sideline now and goes out of bounds at the 30. What a terrible throw. Oh my God, he threw it right to him. Tommy Tulips with his 3rd interception of the game. The Rogues are all over it. Our terrible pass defense is coming through. And we've got a chance. This is the weirdest first half I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It's 24-17. It looked like they were going to score and tie it up, and instead here we're going to take a shot. Looking deep for Eel on the left, and he's got a step. Charles Eel has it! Inside the 30 to the 25. What is this first half? We call timeout. 28 seconds left. A 30-yard completion. What? I'm losing my voice already, and the first half isn't even over. I don't believe this game. We knew it was going to be a tough contest as we hand it to Bennett here on the right side, and he will pick up some solid yardage. We're going to call our 2nd timeout. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Here on 2nd down and 4, 24 seconds to go in the first half. Appleseed with the I formation behind him. He will go back to pass. They bring pressure, and we couldn't get it away. He's sacked, and that's a huge loss. We're going to have to come back up to the line here. And I'm playing for a field goal. We can't take a sack. I want to just gain as many yards as we can to try to make this easier on Fantone. And I think we'll just go to Buckshank over the middle, and he will catch it. That's a first down, but with no time left to play with and only 1 timeout left, we will call that here now with about 4 seconds to go. Come out and try to kick this field goal. Danilo Fantone for his 2nd career attempt. This an attempt of 33 yards. They're ready for the fake. Fantone puts it up, and it is good. 27-17 will be the score as we go into halftime. So we will start the second half. The Rogues will start with the ball here. There's a look at the halftime stats. It was an absolutely wild first half. We scored 27 points. We had 44 points scored total in the game in the first half. And Spuds now returning it across the 20. The Rogues will start with the ball. And we will try to get a handle on this game, as it's been just a wild back and forth, crazy plays from both teams. We haven't been able to run the ball. We're going to try to do a little bit of that here in the second half. We're going to come out here passing to start things off. Run a little play action at him. And Appleseed looking off the left side. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got lots of room. And Appleseed, with the stiff arm, goes out of bounds close to the 40. A really nice run by the quarterback. Beautiful stuff there by Appleseed, who is the team's leading rusher on the day so far. We have a first down and 10. We'll go back to pass here, looking for Buckshank over the middle. He's wide open and can't hang on to it. A great hit that time. That was the rookie linebacker, Rashad Goulsby, making the play. Now, we were a little late finding Buckshank over the middle that time. If that pass would have been delivered a little bit sooner, we could have potentially had a first down, but instead here we'll have second down and 10, and we're going to send Cheesesteak in motion to the left so I don't run into him. It's going to be a handoff, and nowhere to go. Bennett, Goulsby on the tackle once again. No gain. It'll be third down and 10. Third down and long. We've got a play call that we really like on these third down and longs. This is a kind of a smash concept to the right. We've got Bennett coming over the middle, Sandman working behind him, and then Gordon on that hitch. But it's going to be Bennett wide open over the middle, and he's got the first down across the 50. I think that's quickly becoming my favorite play in the playbook. I really like Bennett split out at wide receiver. That's, something that we're going to do a lot of this season. It's one wrinkle, that we're going to add. And here's we're going to throw something different at him with lunch pail and nowhere to go. Soup Can making the play in the backfield. We cannot run the ball against Neverwinter. Here on second down and 13, we've got some play action called. I'm going to keep Cheesesteak in the backfield to block for me. I like him better as a blocker than a receiver, and we're going to run the play action. Going deep for Gordon. He's got a step, and he's got it inside the 10. A beautiful pass from Appleseed, as he had a pass rush coming right in his face. Look at this again. Appleseed standing tall right before he takes the hit, delivers the perfect pass right on the money to his favorite target, Gordon. And they go deep. The fans bowing to their quarterback. They love Alex Appleseed here in Daggerford. And we've got the ball inside the 10. So we have the ball at the 7-yard line now, and we're going to try to run it behind Girlfriend Vancouver. We get the blocks this time, and Bennett up the middle gets it to the 1-yard line. A nice run. We'll have a second down and goal from the 2-yard line. They gave Bennett a really unfavorable spot that time. I thought he got a lot closer to the goal line, but they spotted him outside the 2. And so here on second down and goal, we will toss it to the right, and Bennett will walk into the end zone untouched. His second touchdown of the game. And just like that, it's going to be 34-17 with the extra point pending. So after the 2-yard touchdown run, Danny Phantom in to kick the extra point, and he puts it through once again. 34-17 is the score. The Rogues all over the Knights here at home. That was an 8-play, 76-yard drive. The long pass by Gordon setting up the touchdown for Bennett. We've got a 34-17 lead here in the third quarter. Antone booting it deep. It's going to be returnable for $. He'll take it from the 4 and nowhere to work with off that left side. Great tackle, Sam Bamson. Bamson's third tackle on the game. He's such a special teams ace, Sam Bamson. We don't really talk about that guy enough. But he is a great player. Uh-oh, Gilhooly fell down, and the Parkman's got it for a first down. Tommy Tulips finding his receiver to the 31-yard line and a first down for Neverwinter. Defense coming up to crowd the line again, and Tulips will hand it to Marcus on the left side, and he bounces it out. A nice run. Cobweb making the tackle. That is a gain of about 5 yards. Tulips now coming out with the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers off to the right. He has time, and looking over the middle to Parkman. That is close to a first down. They get it to the 41. It is a first down, so they give him the spot. Here's a look at the offensive production today. Evenly matched as far as both offenses go. The difference has been all the turnovers. Tulips with 3 interceptions, looking to the left and nearly picked again. Boomstick that time had a hand on it as he tried to force it into the tight end. I think that was Polly Fresh Breath. It might have been Goodwin, though. Yeah, it was Goodwin he was trying to get it to. Tulips has been very careless with the football today. Uncharacteristic of him. He is normally one of the most efficient quarterbacks in the league, but 3 picks already so far, and here he will have a second down and 10. He tries to run, and he's got room off the left side. Washington making the tackle as Tulips gets it up near midfield. That's going to set up a third down and short for them. Neverwinter has done such a great job on third downs all game, and yet they find themselves trailing by 17. Tulips with Marcus in the backfield. He will try to hand it. No, throws left, nearly intercepted again. Another awful pass from Tommy Tulips. He's short-circuiting here in Daggerford. Oh, and on 4th and 1, Neverwinter, we saw them do this a couple of times last season. I hate this decision. They're punting from the 50-yard line on 4th and very short, down by 17 points in the second half. And the punt will go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. but they are punting away their chance to win the game. Appleseed calling an audible now here on 1st down and 10. He will work out of the shotgun. So we've got Bennett, Buckshank, and Gordon split out to the right. Eel and Manamalayuna to the left. We go back to pass. And trying to just do something. Nobody was open that time. He's going to take the sack. Just eats it at the 14-yard line. Soupcan making the play. I hope they don't charge that sack to Girlfriend Vancouver because that really wasn't their fault. It was a case of holding the ball way too long. Appleseed probably could have pulled it down and run that time. We could be a little quicker on the draw to run the ball with Appleseed. Something to think about. Here on 2nd down, we'll throw it left. Eel with a nice catch, as there was good coverage that time, but Eel will pick up about 10 yards, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1. All right, we'll go back to pass. They've left Buckshank open, and he's got it on the right side. And gets it across the 35, a 1st down for the Rogues. Wide open. They didn't cover Buckshank. He's our number 1 target on 3rd downs. That's the one guy you got to make sure you cover, because you know Alex Appleseed will look for him in those short yardage situations. It's been a very poorly coached game by Neverwinter. They had the terrible mistake on that punt return, giving up a touchdown on a fumble to us. And other than that, they've just been making mistakes all game long, and we've been able to take advantage. We look like the more disciplined team today. Going to hand it to Bennett on the right side, and Bennett running into opposition. He got stuck behind an offensive lineman, as finally it looked like a hole might have opened up for him, and instead it's a gain of just 1. 2nd down and 9. Appleseed changing the play a little bit at the line of scrimmage. We will go back to pass here, and looking underneath for Sandman. He's got it. Tim Sandman with a nice catch. That's going to get close to another 1st down. It'll be 3rd down and inches. 3rd down and very short here. We've got the play action called, and we're going to try to get it to Buckshank, and there's nowhere to go. They had great coverage downfield that time and the great pass rush. And now on 4th and 2 from our own 46, I think I'm gonna punt here just because we have a 3-score lead. Try to back them up a little bit. There is a time and place for being aggressive, and I feel like this is not it. Hopefully Flower Power can get off a better punt than last time. And it does look like a pretty good one. This one's going to be probably caught at about the 11, and Dixon will hold on to it as he crosses the 20. Return of about 9 yards. That's where Tommy Tulips and company will start. 1st down and 10. Tulips will send Goodwin in motion off to the left. Goodwin has been such a great target for him today, but he's going to stay in a block. This time is pressure, and they get it away to $. A great pass by Tulips that time in the face of the rush. Picks up about 9. They'll be close to a 1st down. 2nd down and inches. We've got 4 wide receivers in this time. We've got a cornerback blitz called. We'll see how they respond to that as they send Johnson in motion off to the left. Tulips going back to pass, has time, and now hit as he throws. Intercepted. It's Gilhooly again, his 2nd pick of the game. Seamus Gilhooly. That time the cornerback blitz fooling him as Lamar Ilko came in, made the hit on Tulips, and he threw it right to Gilhooly. The 4th interception of the game. So we were nearly last in the league in interceptions last season, and this year we have started out on fire. The defense confusing and harassing Tommy Tulips all game. We have been all over it in coverage. A great start for Jay Lynn as we hand it off to Bennett up the middle. Jay Lynn, the new defensive coordinator, with a pretty good game. A lot of great stuff we've seen from the Daggerford defense this game that we didn't see last season at all. Pretty happy with our new defensive coordinator so far. This is a really good offense, and we've been forcing turnovers. That's what we need to do. That is how the Daggerford Rogues need to win games. It's by forcing turnovers and capitalizing on them. We'll see if we can get it in the end zone here. Bennett tripped up as he didn't have anywhere to go. Goolsby making the tackle. Gain of 1, and it's going to be 3rd down and 9. Time ticking down on the 3rd quarter here. They've got the nickel package in, and we will throw for it here. Looking for Gordon on the outside. He's wide open, and he's got it. Tiptoeing for the 1st down and doing a little salsa. 2 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, and a pass on the money to our number 1 target, Sylvester Gordon. Alex Appleseed has been clutch when we've needed him to today. He has taken care of the football. And that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Daggerford leading Neverwinter 34-17. On 1st down and 10 here, we will throw it for the end zone for Buckshank, and that was a dangerous pass. What did I say about taking care of the football? Threw it into double coverage, and we're lucky Beasley Delbert didn't intercept it. Got a little too greedy on that one. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Appleseed with Bennett in the backfield behind him. We will give it to Bennett off the right side, and Bennett trying to fight for something. He picks up a couple of yards, but not much on that one. 3rd down and 8 upcoming. On 3rd down and 8, we're going to bust out the curl and flats. I know everybody loves this play. And we will get it to Bennett over the middle. He's wide open on the slant, and he gets it inside the 10. They left him open over the middle once again. That's been a weapon for us today. Damian Bennett split out wide as a wide receiver. You love it. See if we can't get it in the end zone here. On 1st down and goal, Appleseed will work out of the shotgun, and he's going to look in the end zone for Eel. Wide open! Charles Eel picking up his first touchdown as a Daggerford Rogue. He is having a pretty great game. Charles Eel on the left side. That was a sneaky good free agent pickup for us. And that's going to get 40 points on the board. We are all over it. 8-yard touchdown pass. That's our first touchdown pass of the game, I think. I can't remember. And we'll bring in Fantone to kick the extra point to make it 41-17. The kick is up, and it is good. We've scored 17 unanswered now. That was a 7-play, 35-yard drive. Alex Appleseed finding Charles Eel. 41-17 the score, and here's Danilo Fantone. He's getting a lot of kickoff action today. And another good one, Fantone. Look how slow he is, though. I'm sprinting. I'm holding the sprint button with Fantone way down the field. There, that is literally as fast as that player can go. It's fascinating. I don't know, like, you can walk faster than that. He's slower than my grandma. Anyway, 1st down and 10, and they're going to come out with all these wide receivers. Tulips going back to pass and looking over the middle. Parkman's got it. Working on Cobweb. That'll move the chains. That was a 14-yard pickup. Parkman, 3 catches on the day for 32 yards. And they will hand it to Marcus. Nowhere to go. Bottled up in the backfield that time. Lefty Washington making the play, and I think Gilhooly got in there as well. It'll bring up a 2nd and 12. Tulips working out of the shotgun. He pumps, looking to the right. Caught. Goodwin, the tight end, working on Ilko. That'll get it about to the 35. Sets up a 3rd down and 6. Neverwinter, 5 of 8 on 3rd downs, but they have failed on their last 3. Tulips with all day, looking over the middle and incomplete. Complete. I thought I got all discombobulated there. I don't know why I thought he dropped that one, but they get it to the 49. That moves the chains. It's a 1st down, actually, for Neverwinter. And we are under 9 minutes to go in the 4th quarter as they've got the ball up near midfield. Back to pass, we bring the blitz, and they pick it up. Looking over the middle, wide open. Parkman hit hard by Boomstick, but a 1st down as he hangs onto the ball at the 35. We have got to do something about the pass rush. These 2 rookies, I mean, they are rookies. Larry Law and Cesar Villalobos have been very quiet today. Tulips looking off to the right, knocked away, nearly intercepted, and Lamar Ilko with the good coverage that time. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 35. You see Tulip's stats, 18 of 32, 226 yards, a touchdown, and 4 picks. The most interceptions that we've had so far in this series. Tulips with Marcus in the backfield on 2nd and 10, trying to draw him off sides. He will go back to pass. Has pressure from Tumbleweed, now pulls it down to run, and tackled by Sarkhan as he picks up about 3 or 4. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 6. Neverwinter 6 of 9 on 3rd downs. They will come out with 5 wide receivers now, and Tulips looking left, caught Parkman. That'll move the chains. A 1st down as they get it inside the 25. Now this is a nice drive by Tommy Tulips, but it might just be too little too late, as they are down by a lot of points. And Tulips back to pass here, looking across the middle, knocked away, incomplete, nearly intercepted. Polamalu that time had a hand on it. Now Tulips is just being careless with the football. He is back to pass, looking to the left, and caught that time. Parkman working on Cobweb. So they will get it across the 1st down marker to about the 10-yard line. The 8th tackle of the game for Travis Cobweb. He really does allow a lot of catches. Tulips tossing it to the right side for Marcus, and Marcus, a good tackle that time, Bill Gilhooly. That was a gain of 4, but Gilhooly got out there in a hurry, preventing the touchdown. It's 2nd and goal And they come out with the two tight end set. Marcus in the backfield. He will get the call at the left, and nowhere to go. Justice Bunn. Who else making the play in the backfield? That was a loss of 5 whole yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd down and 10. There you see Neverwinter, 7 of 10 on 3rd downs. Tulips looking to the left. That's going to be incomplete, as that would have been close to a touchdown anyway. And now we'll see what they do here on 4th and goal. They are going to bring out the offense and try to go for it. On 4th and goal now, we've got the zone defense called. They've got the 5 wide receivers in. We will rush 4. Tulips working out of the shotgun. Looking over the middle and caught. Johnson diving, and he didn't get it. He dove, but didn't get in the end zone. I don't believe it. It's 41-17 now, and, well, we've got the ball inside our own 1-yard line. We'll see if they review that spot. They're not gonna. If I were them, I'd challenge that play. Another awkward play, another mistake by Neverwinter, and we've got the ball way deep in our own territory. We're going to try to run it here with Bennett on the right side, and Bennett bounces it out and gets it at least across the 2-yard line. This is one of the weirdest football games I've ever seen. Well, we've got the lead, though, and I'll take it. An interesting way to ring in Season 2. We'll hand it to Bennett on the right side now, and Bennett picking up some decent yardage. He gets it near the 10-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and short. On 3rd down and 1, we're going to throw it to Bennett, and he gets it on the right side and gets the 1st down as he stretches across. That was making it by about an inch. And now with about 4 minutes to go in the game, we can think about running the clock down. We're going to bring in Mike Lunchpail here. We've got 2 tight ends, and we're going to run it right up the middle, make them use all their timeouts. And this is looking like this is going to be a victory in Episode 1 of Season 2 for the Daggerford Rogues. Lunchpail picking up a nice block from Cheesesteak, picks up about 5 yards off the left side. 3 minutes to go in this one. We will hand it off to the left for Bennett, and a good block by Manamaliuna. And Beastly Delbert making a nice tackle at the 20-yard line. That's going to be about an inch short of the 1st down. It'll bring up another 3rd down and inches. I asked Madden what play he would call this time, and he said hand it to the fullback, so we're going to give it to Cheesesteak. Jamar already has a touchdown today. We'll try to give it to him up the middle and see what he can do here on 3rd down and inches. This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And Cheesesteak has the 1st down. Great blocking. Jamar Cheesesteak running over Delbert and gets it to the 30. A 1st down for the Rogues, and that's going to put this game on ice, I think, as we will take it to the 2-minute warning here. And we can just run out the clock and win this football game. Well, it's been a wild one. A national TV audience watching the Daggerford Rogues whoop up on the Neverwinter Knights. 4 turnovers, or excuse me, 4 interceptions. No doubt going to be the story of this game. The defense looking much improved in the pass coverage. Here we will hand it to Bennett on the left. Bennett turning it upfield, picks up about 5 yards. And the clock will run. So that's probably going to bring it to the end of this football game. We'll run out the clock, and I will see you on the other side. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Todd Gonzalez. So that brings us to the end of this one. 41-17, your final. The Daggerford Rogues making a statement in the first game of the season, coming out and defeating the Neverwinter Knights, a team that we could not get past last season, but we looked really good in this one. We beat a really good team, and we forced 4 interceptions out of a really good quarterback. We had no turnovers all game, no fumbles, no picks. We played a very clean game, and they did not. That was the difference in this one. I'm very proud of our Daggerford Rogues. Let's take a look at the stats and see how we did. Taking a look at the game stats, we did allow 426 yards of total offense, including 289 passing yards, but a lot of that came in garbage time, so I am not worried about it whatsoever. Our pass defense looks much improved this season. Hopefully that trend will continue. We did give up quite a few yards on the ground as well, so, I mean, the defense, they gave up some yards, but the big difference in this one, 5 takeaways. You love to see it. We are +5 in turnover differential through 1 week, and that is insane. I love it. Individually, Alex Appleseed was very efficient as he has developed into just a solid quarterback. 21 of 30 on the day, 254 yards and a touchdown. Those are some pretty great stats. 8.4 yards per attempt. He did get sacked 4 times, which is too many, but what are you going to do? The Knights have a great defensive front. And then Damian Bennett, he just can't run the ball against the Knights. But Appleseed had a couple of nice gains on the ground. He picked up 28 yards on just 2 attempts. And Jamar Cheesesteak found the end zone for the first time in his career. So good for him. Damian Bennett was our leading receiver today. He had 7 catches for 58 yards, had a great game through the air. Charles Eel, in his first game as a rogue, had 4 catches for 68 yards, including his first touchdown, the only touchdown on Alex Appleseed's day. Defensively, Travis Cobweb, who else, led us in tackles with 9. Lefty Washington had 7 tackles. Justice Bunn picked up 3 tackles in the backfield for a loss, because of course he did. Those are his specialty. You just don't run on Justice Bunn. Then Onsen Sweeney picking up his first career touchdown, a 31-yard fumble recovery for the backup's safety and special teams ace. So that's going to do it for this one. The player of the game, Seamus Gilhooly. He had 2 interceptions, 4 tackles, and a sack. There were really a lot of rogues that could have been named player of the game in this one. I feel like we really came out with a good game plan, executed everything really well, and, well, I mean, we beat a good team. What more can you say? I will see you next time on Fantasy Football. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Todd Bonzalez, and I hope you have a wonderful day.